Hello, everybody. My name is Kiki. Welcome back to another late night storage closet session. Did you see the Super Bowl halftime show? Because I saw the Super Bowl halftime show and it made me think about something. It made me think about the fact that this is a full circle moment. There is something that I've been wanting to talk about for a while, but I haven't really been able to find the right time to talk about it. And I feel like this is the right time to talk about it. Out of all of the coverage that I've seen of the Kendrick versus Drake beef, I swear there is one piece of the puzzle that is constantly left out. And that is this song,
If you was in a pine box,
Buried Alive by Kendrick on Drake's album. Have y'all ever heard this song before? It's a very interesting song because, in a sense, I almost feel like this was the original Drake diss track. Like, if you listen to this song and you understand what he's talking about, he's basically saying from the beginning that he never fucked with Drake. The song is basically saying, so it's kind of like he's talking about the idea of sacrificing yourself to be mainstream, sacrificing your art to be mainstream. And he, in a sense, sets up Drake as a representation of that idea. And he's battling with himself about, am I going to do what Drake did, or am I going to stay true to myself? And this is why this is a full circle moment. Do you think that if Drake did a Super Bowl halftime show, that he would have done what Kendrick did? And when I say that, I mean one of the biggest complaints that I've seen about the halftime show, which, first and foremost, let's get this out of the way. If you did not like it, it was not for you. I'm not arguing with you, argue with your mama. If you didn't like it, it was not for you. But one of the biggest complaints that I saw about the halftime show was that he did not make it a hit list. It was not like, I'm going to go through all my biggest hits just so that I can get those streaming numbers up. And, and then I'm going to drop an album or something like that. He almost, because I feel like a lot of people were kind of shocked by the amount of GNX songs that he performed. And not just the amount of GNX songs that he performed, but also the fact that he performed a song that's not even released. Because he picked the songs that were going to contribute to the story that he was trying to tell and the message that he was trying to send. Do you think that if Drake did a halftime show, that he would be willing to do something like that? Do you think that he would be willing to perform his most unpopular songs, or songs that he released yesterday that the crowd is not going to be able to sing along to, especially a majority white audience? Do you think that he would do that? Because, in a sense, it's almost like industry versus anti-industry. This was an anti-industry performance. If he wanted it to be an industry performance, he would have performed. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna just admit it. I was upset that he did not perform all right. I was a little bit, but that's not the point. He would have performed all right. He would have performed swimming pools. He would have performed money trees. He would have performed is N95 popular? I don't know if that song is popular or not. I like it, but I just don't know how popular it is. He would perform Humble, but he didn't pick those songs because they were not part of the message that he was trying to send. Because Drake is a representation of something bigger than himself. And that is the industry. And not only is he a representation of the industry, but here's the interesting thing. It's almost like there was some messaging of the idea of how black people are exploited by the industry. But the funny thing is that Drake chooses to be a slave because he doesn't believe in himself as a free man. He does not believe that if he was released from the plantation, that he would be able to make it. On the plantation, UMG. Okay, that's the plantation. This is the this is the metaphor that I'm setting up. Okay, follow me, follow me. He believes that on the plantation, I got somewhere to sleep, I got food, I got work to do. But if I get kicked off the plantation, where am I going to live? How am I going to get food? How am I going to find work? Where Kendrick has been like, I don't need the plantation anymore. I left the plantation and I got PG Lane. I built my own house. And that's so crazy to me because, like, Drake, you really don't believe in yourself? I mean, like, Drake, you really don't believe in yourself? You really don't think that if you left the plantation, you couldn't find no job? Because he begging the slavers to not let him go. Please, y'all, please. If you kick me off, can you at least give me $500 so I can get set up somewhere else, massa? It's so strange. And even bigger of a message, he did it in front of the president. He did that show in front of the president. And he had Uncle Sam already saying what, you know what I'm talking about. Like, like Fox News and those type of platforms. He already said it for them. Look at all this ghetto. You can't be doing this hood rat shit at the Super Bowl. What is this? When Drake has, for the past, like, basically since the beef, been going out of his way to align himself with people that are adjacent to that type of media. Aiden Ross, XQC, Nelk Boys, that one bloated face hip hop commentator that be stealing other people's breakdowns. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But Kendrick, in front of the president, did that. And I feel like we really should just appreciate that we got this. Because that next year it's probably gonna be something like Imagine Dragons or Taylor Swift or Post Malone featuring Morgan Wallen ass performance. We probably not gonna get no niggas next year. Who performed last year? It was hold on, let me Google. Oh, it was Usher. It was Usher. Yeah, Usher. Usher ain't sending no message. I like Usher. You Got It Bad is my favorite R&B song of all time. I love that song. That is my favorite R&B song of all time. Thank you, Usher, for making that song. It's a beautiful song. Usher ain't sending no message. We got niggas 2 years in a row. I don't remember who was before Usher. Was it then Dre Day? Okay, we definitely get some white people next year. We not getting no niggas next year. We are not getting no niggas next year. Y'all gonna have to put up with Taylor Swift or Morgan Wallen or Post Malone or something like that. So we better appreciate this while we got it, because I think that, like, even the fact that he performed Not Like Us, which he didn't have to. He didn't have to, but he did. And I feel like it was set in stone, that, because I almost wonder if he was not going to, and then he decided to once that lawsuit was filed. It was like, oh, okay, well, now that he did that, I gotta perform it. And he even teased it. So he flew Serena out just to crip walk on TV for 7 seconds. I know that I be hating on this channel hella hard, but like, that's a level of hate and petty that I still aspire to achieve. I got like, I'm gonna give myself like 7 more years to get to that level. I strive to be that level of petty, because that's beautiful. I love Serena. SZA, you did a great job. SZA, you bad as fuck. I love you. And yeah, so I just think that it truly is a full circle moment, from Buried Alive to Not Like Us. I'm telling you, Kendrick never fucked with this nigga. He never fucked with Drake. And I want y'all to go listen to that song. Even though y'all gonna be running up Drake streaming numbers, just think of it as a Kendrick song. Okay, it's Kendrick song. But it really is beautiful to see Kendrick really just like be like, you know what? I'm doing this for like my people. I'm not doing this for the white audience that's watching, because y'all not gonna like nothing I gotta do anyways. I'm doing this for my people, because I want to send them a message. So appreciate it, because next year we might get fucking Doja Cat.